Okay, we're live now, right?
Yep.
All right. Forgive me. It's been a while since I've done this. No, I mean me, because you've done it without me the last couple of months.
Sorry.
But hello again, everyone. I'm Michael Paul, back after a couple of months. For those of you wondering why it may have been so. Shut up. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I don't know what. Okay. Oh, shut up. Oh my God. I'm sorry. There. God damn it.
Just answer the phone and tell them that you're calling back tomorrow. We're broadcasting.
Hello? Hi. No, I did not. No, I did not. Uh-huh. All right. Talk to you later. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Wow.
I apologize for that. My phone sometimes goes off at the most inconvenient times. But hello again, everyone. I'm Michael Paul, and that's John. And what was that? Oh, yes. For those of you that might be wondering why it's been so long, I just found my thought. Okay. Excuse me, sorry, but 47 years old, that happens. Between November and January, I don't like WWE. I don't like watching it between November and January because during the holiday season, they do. Let's just be honest about it. I mean, it's pro wrestling. It's stupid in general. Okay, that's the charm of it. That's the appeal of it. It's stupid in general. Everybody knows that. However, around the holidays, it gets more stupid than usual. When I say more stupid than usual, I'm talking about we see things like Brady Bowl matches around Thanksgiving time, reindeer on a pole matches around Christmas, Santa's Little Helper matches, and just really stupid gimmick things like that just drive me nuts. I wait until the middle of January to start watching again because at that point I know that all of the stupid gimmicks are done and they're back to business as usual, and it actually becomes entertaining and exciting to watch again. So that's the long and short about why it's been so long. With that, some sad news to report. Both pop star Meatloaf and comedian Louis Anderson have passed away. I don't know, honestly, the cause of death for either one. Bob Saget passed away a couple of days ago. And again, I still don't know the cause of death.
Betty White
for Bob either.
Betty White 1 month ago.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that would count because it's been since the last time I was on the air here. Yes, Betty White's passed away, but I'm assuming that is just from old age because she was 99 years old, and at 80 some, maybe her early 90s, 91, 92, she revived her career at a time when most people would be retiring. So I certainly look up to and admired Betty for that. There's a new documentary.
Hello, how can I... Sore throat pain? Try Vapor Cool Drops in Honey Lemon Chill for fast-acting sore throat relief. Woo!
Sorry.
Why did it do that?
Commercial on YouTube.
Why?
For the... Never mind. Continue.
Okay, I don't know what that was or why that happened, but regardless, Betty at 91, 92 years old, regardless, at a time when most people would be ready to retire, Betty revived her career, and I certainly admired her for that. So there's a new documentary, which I believe is on Hulu or going to be on Hulu, and so look for that. Again, Bob Saget, Louis Anderson, and Meatloaf have died, but all three of them, I have no idea what the cause of death was. When I do find that out, I will certainly bring that to you. On that note,
Mind if I show them the covers? Besides, they already know who the cover star is, but can I show them?
Show them whatever you want, dude. It's your channel.
Well, you're the host of my show. Well, our show, I meant to say.
Co-host.
Co-host. Okay. Well, it's like what Michael Paul said. But let's get on to business. But here's what I got to show you before we get started. Michael Paul has been waiting for the NWO 25-year anniversary for WWE 2K22. And he'll tell you why.
Yeah. So, well, of course, they own WCW. They own the rights to WCW. So they added some WCW characters to their new game. And with that...
Royal Rumble coming up January 29th. This coming week. Not this week, but the following week.
1 week from tomorrow.
And be prepared to see who will be coming back, because we heard some rumors that Dean Ambrose might be showing up to the Royal Rumble.
I would doubt that, because he's had such a good run
as Jon Moxley.
And he left WWE on very bad terms. Of course, a lot of people that leave WWE on bad terms, where there's money to be made, Vince believes in forgive and forget. So he may, but with his real name so out there now, he may come back as Jon Moxley or John Goody, whatever his real name is. They may just kick Dean Ambrose to the curb and let him come back as John. At any rate, also Michelle McCool,
Mickie James, the Bella Twins.
Mickie James. It's an open door policy, which means that people from Impact, AEW, and Ring of Honor, and New Japan.
His real name is Jonathan David Good.
And New Japan could show up. Yes, John Good. Okay, so it may be a good idea on his part. Laugh, that was a joke. To come back and under his real name, since it's so out there now, and kick the whole Dean Ambrose idea to the curb. On that note, let's go live. I'm not even sure where they're at.
Computer screen. Go. Nashville, Tennessee. That's where James Storm's from Impact Wrestling.
God damn it.
Oh. I forgot to tell you something, YouTube. Besides the Royal Rumble, the Elimination Chamber has returned, but it's not going to be in the United States.
No, they're doing it in
India. Or somewhere.
Hold on.
You're welcome, tonight. We're here for one reason and one reason only. To celebrate the longest reigning Universal Champion ever. Ladies and gentlemen, That's 508 days. What? If you didn't hear him, say it one more time, Moose. I said 508 consecutive days. A lot of days. Now, there's a few big names that's been Universal Champion. Who? But none has ever held him that long. No, sir. Not Kevin Owens. No. Not Seth freaking Rollins. No. Not the Beast, Brock Lesnar. No. But there is one. He is the head of the table. He is the tribal chief. He is the longest reigning Universal Champion in WWE history. Our cousin, Roman Reigns. Incredible introduction for the GOAT, Orion.
Well, you know, when they start talking about how to take somebody's own title, that's how they're about
That was the #1 show in sports entertainment.
No one in history has held the WWE Universal Championship longer than this man, Roman Reigns. Tonight marks 508 consecutive days as Universal Champion.
It's been great to go to sleep with this man at the helm of the entire WWE. Drinking time, soaking in Nashville. Greatness has arrived.
Roman Reigns' next title defense will come a week from tomorrow night at the Dome at America Center in St. Louis, Missouri, as the road to WrestleMania begins at the Royal Rumble. Roman Reigns versus Seth freaking Rollins for the Universal Championship, streaming live exclusively on Peacock. Seth Rollins last week said some very poignant things as it relates to Roman Reigns. And one that sticks out is the fact that Roman Reigns has never been able to defeat Seth Rollins in the big one. Hasn't been able to get it done. Can that happen a week from tomorrow?
We're on the road to WrestleMania. And the man who's in self-proclaimed God mode has become such a dominant unit inside that ring that I don't even think Seth Rollins, who has a deep history with Roman Reigns, can understand. There's levels to this ish. And the top of it is the biggest. That man. Roman Reigns always in some spectacular Jordans, rocking some ones in Nashville, ready to take them.
Roman Reigns is not just the longest reigning Universal Champion in WWE history, he is the most arrogant individual in the history of WWE.
That's a lot. I'm telling you, put the one up. I'm telling you, put the one up. Look. Oh, we're celebrating.
fun. Can't have it. Just having fun here.
Nashville. Acknowledge me.
I mean, it'd be hard to stay humble if that was the reaction every time you said something and you looked in the mirror and saw that face. He's confident, he's not arrogant, he's the GOAT.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's witness the highlights of the most dominant, decorated WWE champion, Roman Reigns.
Wait just a minute.
That was awesome. This son of a bitch. That would be Seth freaking Rollins, Roman Reigns' opponent at the Royal Rumble.
Looks like he's in some pajamas. I don't know. That's a pretty cool outfit that he has. I don't know. It looks like he's in pajamas. I was thinking the same thing too. I think this might be a face turn for Seth Rollins here.
Oh, what kind of party would it be without Seth freaking Rollins?
Looks like he's already made a face turn.
Hell of a package right there. Hell of a package. Congratulations. Longest reigning Universal Champion of all time. And we should celebrate. We should celebrate the fact that that title reign is going to come to an end here very, very shortly. But also, we should celebrate the fact that you made an honest man out of me, which is very difficult indeed. You see, last week, Roman, I came out here and I told you that you're not responsible for any of your own success. And I meant that in a very meta way, like you're the chosen one, like you've been catered to, everything handed to you, but oh, you took it so literally. So literally, in fact, that you sent your cousins to Raw to do your dirty work for you. If you had a message to send, you've got my number. Just text me. But since we're out here for a celebration, we should be celebrating the longest reigning SmackDown Tag Team Champions in history, the Usos, who in truth, and you know it, they're the cornerstones of your bloodline. They're the ones who make everything you do possible. They're the ones who hold you up, just like me and Mox did in the Shield. The Usos are your pedestal. So let's have a celebration for the Usos. Usos. Ooh.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. Let me backtrack.
In truth, and you know it, they're the cornerstones of your bloodline. They're the ones who make everything you do possible. They're the ones who hold you up, just like me and Mox did in the Shield. The
Whoa, he just
Usos
said his
are
name.
your pedestal. So let's have a celebration
WWE.
for the Usos. Ooh,
Seth Rollins just broke
Ooh,
character.
Usos. Ooh, so. Ooh, so. Ooh, so.
That's a lot of fun. I get why you guys do that now.
Oh, little brother, you come out here and you make all the same excuses. Did John Cena write that promo for you, huh? Are you gonna say the same stuff? Let me assure you, our match at the Royal Rumble will be one-on-one. You have my word.
What are you gonna say next? Believe that? Is that the next line that comes out of your mouth?
Because once upon a time, your word was as good as gold, but I just don't believe you. So here, how about this? Why don't you put your money where your mouth is? How about tonight, I find a partner, I take on the Usos, and when I beat them, they're barred from ringside during our title match at the Rumble. Nobody wants that. Hell yeah, challenge accepted, Oos.
Oh, we got ourselves a main event, baby. I love it.
You tripping anyway. You crazy, bro. Ain't nobody crazy enough back there to team with you in the first place. So we good.
You do have a point. Not too many people like me. But I think I.
Oh, what the hell?
Uh-oh.
Well, it's
Oh,
Rumble
damn.
season.
Oh.
The whole Monday Night
Oh,
Raw
damn.
stars
Kevin
are on
Owens.
SmackDown. Here comes KO.
I thought,
What's this maniac doing out here? I like it. He does like it. Kevin Owens will try to jump off the top of this damn arena to try to take out the Usos.
No, cut this stupid music. Cut this stupid music now. It ain't final until the tribal chief says so. You understand? You a betting man now, huh? Let's raise the stakes. When you lose tonight, that means you lose your match at the Royal Rumble. And I'm going on vacation until WrestleMania, baby. What do you say, deal? Hollywood deserves that. Stakes are high, Seth freaking Rollins.
You're on.
Oh, here we go.
Big time main event here tonight. With big time pressure.
it's Sean. Hi.
Hey.
How you doing?
Wrestling.
Yep.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Carol's still here?
Yeah, she's about to leave.
Huh?
She said her. She's gonna get ready to go though.
Okay.
I'm gonna be with you guys tonight.
Cool.
Me and Keisha.
Keisha?
Y'all met Keisha, right?
Yeah, your niece? You're right back.
Not me.
Actually, as long as you're going, I'm gonna go. Hold on.
I gotta do this, bro, because I don't. There we go.
What?
I gotta put my hair right here so nobody can see you, okay?
I have no shame. I don't care. I have nothing to hide.
Oh. Okay.
21 years in theater, you think I'm afraid of that?
Believe that.
Huh?
Believe that.
I was in front of audiences for 21 years. Why is that funny?
Mm-hmm.
What? Do you pay attention to half of what comes out of your own mouth?
I'm looking at something on the internet, dude.
Ah, fuck. Well, that was...
Do you need help with picking that up?
Yeah, it doesn't matter right now.
Okay.
It happens so often, that's why it's irritating. Okay. Hold on.
Michael Plow's back, y'all.
By the way, does anyone in YouTube land there care that my foot itches? Just a curiosity.
Hey, tell me about the Shanky joke.
Yeah, I don't remember because remember, this is the first time I'm watching in 3 months. So, maybe 2, I don't know.
Usos win. Seth Rollins will forfeit his title opportunity in the Rumble. If Rollins teams win, the Usos barred from the match at the Royal Rumble. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next on Friday Night SmackDown.
Okay, we got Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin. Bravo. What? I'm being sarcastic.
As they take on the Bengals, and tomorrow night, the Predators will be in this building. It's a great time to be in Denver.
And also tonight, what a main event. It has been confirmed. It'll be... Hey, folks, Corbin and Moss are in the ring.
Madcap, Brady Lee have been on a roll lately. First we took out Drew McIntyre. Then last week, you steamrolled Sir Kofi Kingston.
As incredible as Sir Kofi is, without King Woods, the hand of the king is just a disembodied hand. You know? Oh, I got one. If Kofi started a Garth Brooks cover band, do you know what song he'd sing? Friends in No Place.
Now,
That's because he's got friends in great places.
So here tonight, Kofi Kingston goes one-on-one with Madcap Moss. Kofi trying to get some retribution after the Moss win last week. Corbin had a little bit to do with that as well.
Yeah, well, that seems to be packaged by Madcap and Happy Corbin. And although they are insufferable, they have been rocking on the What is this?
It's Big E! Kofi's brother with the New Day. Big E is here, and Kofi's
Whoa.
against Moss and Corbin.
What the
A
hell?
former WWE champion.
I love this move by Kofi. Hey, Madcap, if you're going to have that big dog rich doofus with you,
The Royal Rumble is a week from tomorrow. That's why you're seeing some major stars from Monday Night Raw here tonight. All 4 of these men will be in the Royal Rumble match a week from tomorrow night. every man for himself.
What the hell is it?
Rumble match, 30 men, 2 men will start.
I'm sorry, YouTube.
Another man will enter the matchup. You're
I know this is copyright, but
Both feet hit the floor.
what the hell is it? Like, what is
This
it?
is his ticket to the main event. At the most stupendous.
What the hell is he wearing? He's wearing spandex in the ring.
Yeah,
It's nice to have a
He's
little
wearing spandex. I mean, come on, who wears spandex in the ring?
They're trying to get to the top.
most of them do.
Madcap will obviously
Yeah, but do they have pockets in them?
Kofi Kingston's getting into
Well, yeah, that's
record history-setting territory at the Rumble match this year. Oh, what a drop kick. Kofi Kingston will enter the Rumble match for the 14th time in his career. Only Kane at 17 has more Royal Rumble match appearances. And Kofi with a boom drop to Madcap Moss, who enters his first ever Royal Rumble match. A week from tomorrow.
#1 trend in the United States, and that's because
And now Corbin up on the apron, causing a distraction yet again. Madcap Moss from behind.
Happy just has this way of getting in people's minds.
Well, listen, Happy Corbin
What about
was
that?
happy for a reason. He lost everything.
that.
He was down on his luck. He was living out on the street.
Eating poop, eating poop
He's
sandwiches.
about to quit WWE. And then he hit it big. Hit the jackpot in Las Vegas. Now he's rich. He's on top of the world. And get this, Pat. Corbin hasn't been pinned or submitted since he became Happy Corbin.
It has been wildly impressive, the transformation from bum-ass Corbin to Happy Corbin, but happy.
And Kofi Kingston. The agility of Kingston taking out Madcap Moss. And now Big E gonna make Corbin pay. Welcome back, New Day, here tonight at SmackDown.
What drove us to create the most rugged Honda vehicles?
Shoulder first to the Louis, Missouri for the first time ever. This is the Royal Rumble. And all 4 of the men at ringside here tonight are in the Royal Rumble match. The match is Kingston versus Madcap Moss. Well, Happy Corbin and Big E are outside the ring, cheering on their brethren. And here's Kingston now. And Madcap Moss, what a spine buster. How impressive is Madcap Moss been?
He's incredibly explosive, fast, terrible joke teller, but obviously a threat in the ring.
You need ring gear as well.
Well, the suspenders are smart to hold up those shorts so he can showcase the tights underneath. He is an absolutely chiseled specimen.
They knocked off Kofi Kingston last week, and this week Kofi Kingston brings Big E over from Monday Night Raw. And helping to the odds. Oh, and Moss sent shoulder first into the turnbuckle.
Popped off the suspender, might have knocked a little screw loose in the brain of Madcap Moss.
Now Kofi Kingston, the former WWE champion, looking to rally. A man who's come up with some of the most innovative and creative ways to remain in a Royal Rumble match in WWE history. What does he have in store for us this year, a week from tomorrow night?
I would argue Kofi, one of the most electrifying Royal Rumble participants in history,
Oh, look at that! Speaking of electric,
because of things like that.
Kingston! Down goes Moss. Cover now by Kofi. Look at the leg. Almost had him in a kick out by Madcap.
Thought that was it. Madcap showing obviously incredible grit here. None of us know how Madcap and Happy Corbin became accomplices.
Happy Corbin likes the way that Madcap Moss makes him laugh. Makes Moss is funny. Uh-oh, look at the power of Madcap Moss. Planting Kingston, spiking him. Cover, hold on the leg. Kingston at 2.
I mean, it's nice to be a jester every once in a while, but when you have the skills that Madcap has, you would think he'd get sick of telling terrible jokes for a dumbass.
Apparently their relationship is pretty strong, and they've been pretty effective at that.
And money has a way of doing things, believe me.
And look at Kingston lands on his feet. Kofi sidestepping Moss and good night, Madcap Moss. Kingston with the win from out of nowhere.
Madcap Moss is one of the quickest men I've ever seen in the ring. coming off the ropes like he shot out of a cannon, and instead he ate a boot to the mouth from Kofi. Happy, you don't want any piece of this. All right, if you're feeling froggy, go ahead and leap there, Happy.
Well, this is no laughing matter tonight for Madcap Moss. Big E with a big ending as Happy Corbin looks on. Come on, Happy, go help your friend.
Hey, Happy, don't be a coward, okay? You're a little jokester. You take a boot to the mouth and then a big ending.
But the stage is set. The field of 30 is filling up. The winner of the Royal Rumble match to battle the champion of his choice in the main event at WrestleMania. Who makes history a week from tomorrow night? And speaking of making history, here's our progressive Match Flow.
Match Flow is sponsored by Progressive.
Match against the Guinness World Record holder and the silver. When asked about that on Talking Smack this past Saturday, Aaliyah simply said, "What a time to be alive!"
Her first singles match on SmackDown, she breaks a world record.
Well, it's a clash of record holders. The newly minted WWE record holder Aaliyah looks to keep her momentum going in a rematch against the three-time Guinness World Record holder and the self-proclaimed GOAT, Natalya. They go one-on-one. Live next. It's already longer than last week. Go on, big. But if Rollins and KO win, the Usos will be barred from ringside. Can't help their cousin, Roman Reigns at the Rumble event. Well, here is the three-time Guinness Book of World Records holder, Natalya, set to take on the one-time Guinness Book of World Records holder, Aaliyah. One-on-one here tonight, and there is Summer Rae, former WWE superstar who returns to in-ring action for the first time in almost 5 years at the Royal Rumble.
Summer Rae looks totally different this time.
WWE legend. She'll be competing in this year's Women's Royal Rumble. Nashville's own Summer Rae.
Oh, that's why she's there.
She's been
She's
in a
there
world
to
of
be in
words
her.
on social media as of late with
For those of you who don't watch Total Divas, Natalya and Summer Rae are legit enemies.
Natalya in a match that's already longer than last week's, where Aaliyah set the record for the fastest victory in WWE history, 3.17 seconds. Natalya is petitioning the Guinness Book of World Records to say that she should actually hold the record since she was beaten in that amount of time, and they should strip the record from Aaliyah. Cover now by Natalya. Hook to the leg, and Aaliyah kicks out.
She was certainly a part of it, and I talked to her earlier. This is okay. These are her words, not mine. She said, "How many world records is Bret
Roll
Hart?"
up by Aaliyah now, almost had her again.
She said, "Bret Hart has 0 world records. I have 3, and it should be 4." She said she has her assistant reaching out to the Hollywood Foreign Press, the people at Guinness World Record thing. And, I mean, Natalya is the best of all time in her. It's a lot of records.
She said she's been so busy as of late, she had to hire a personal assistant. And Aaliyah, who's just happy, as she says, to be alive and to be a part of WWE. And Aaliyah now putting up a fight. Look at this. From the top rope now, Aaliyah sends Natalya flying.
Incredible balance.
Oh, runs right into the discus clothesline. Made famous by Natalia's dad, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Coming out on Aaliyah, look at the leg, and a kick out.
What are you doing, Aaliyah?
She's the most winning women's superstar in the history of the business. Been there, done that. But Aaliyah has made quite an impression.
Well, one thing Natalya has never won is the Royal Rumble match. Both of these women will partake in that match next Saturday night, a week from tomorrow, the Dome at America Center.
She's had more matches than any other woman in WWE history.
Followed by Aaliyah for another win and a kick out by Natalya, who could not have been expecting this type of fight out of Aaliyah here tonight.
I mean, Aaliyah caught her by surprise last week. She had to. And Natalya has been there, done that.
Well, let's not forget, Natalya also attacked Aaliyah before the match even began last week, because Natalya's the one who wanted to try to set the record for fastest victory in WWE. Aaliyah turned the tables on her.
Aaliyah never had a match on WWE.
Natalya just an unrelenting assault. The official warned her a number of times.
Here is your winner as a result of a disqualification, Aaliyah!
Aaliyah now owns 2 victories over Natalya in the past 2 weeks. Hey, Natalya was warned. The official did his job, and now Natalya's lost it.
Starting about fair, this official, I actually like to see it, but Natalya, 0-2 against Aaliyah. Is this?
Natalya has had some firm words about this woman over the past number of weeks. This is Xia Li.
Xia Li.
Who the fuck is this?
Xia Li.
Looks like a. She looks computer generated.
Natalya looks a
Generated.
little bit worried.
A bit nervous.
How could you not be?
He talked a big game. And Natalya went right after Xia Li, and a kick back to the midsection, driving Natalya out of the ring.
Xia Li.
Xia Li, the protector, coming to the aid of Aaliyah here tonight, shocking and startling Natalya.
Xia Li hates vultures, hates bullies, hates bad people. Natalya fell right into her sights and she came out here and kicked her ass out of the ring.
And by the way, the winner of the match, Aaliyah, knocking off Natalya twice in the last 2 weeks. She's undefeated. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've been talking about the Royal Rumble a week from tomorrow. The Royal Rumble kicks off the road to WrestleMania. We are 10 weeks away from the most stupendous 2-night WrestleMania in history.
And when you say stupendous, you better give it the proper accolades. I've been Googling, I've been searching. What is the proper definition of stupendous?
Is that a dictionary?
You're damn right, they still exist. Amazing, astounding, marvelous, astonishing, phenomenal, breathtaking, smashing, superb, fabulous, fantastic, tremendous, wondrous, monumental, mind-blowing, terrific, radical, colossal, dynamite, staggering. All of those words are the definition for one word, and that is stupendous.
And speaking of WrestleMania, listen to this. This coming Monday, WWE social media, also Monday Night Raw, all the news you need to know about WrestleMania week. Hey, you gonna bring the Farmer's Almanac out next week?
And the phone book, all the things that don't really get used as much as they should. As much as they should. But that's what stupendous means. It's big. It's all the good words combined, which is what WrestleMania is, especially as this 2-night live event.
Hey, coming up next, Los Lotharios. Look for a big time
are these people? I don't know any of these
The
are.
Viking Raiders. You ready to join the raid?
Yeah, I'll join the raid, especially with these 2 guys that are in Fuego. They're stupendous.
They're cousins.
Well, I guess
Angel
that's-
Garza and Humberto Carrillo are cousins.
I guess that's what happens when you don't watch for a couple of months.
Windows, great light.
I want one, but I'm afraid to ask because I don't want to hear any complaints.
Monster Jam, the official Monster series. Because the world's best drivers competing in their favorite Monster Jam trucks like Grave Dare, Megalodon, and more. Don't miss a minute of the action. Tickets on sale now. Brought to you by Great Lakes.
While Michael Paul is doing that, I might play some Pokemon for a little bit.
Rock music show fantastic stars. Welcome to Entertainment Tonight. You know, Meatloaf sold over 100 million albums worldwide, but he was also an actor, husband, and father. His legacy I'm on stage at 110%. And when I die, I know that everything I've ever done has been full out.
This was Meatloaf's last public performance. It was in March of last year, and his good friend, country star John Rich, was at his side.
I mean, you talk about one of the greatest things of all time. I actually took him down to Nashville. Meatloaf songs to Meatloaf.
How did you react to that?
He was a crowd.
The song Meatloaf passed away with his life everybody son. And in the final 24 hours, in 2016,
Should we get back to SmackDown or something, bro?
By the way, no word on Meatloaf, but Louis Anderson's cause of death was from cancer, although it didn't specifically get into what kind of cancer that was. At any rate, I think I've killed commercial time, so.
Even your bundle, auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. Los Lotharios, Angel and Roberto, set for tag team action here tonight.
Yeah, these guys obviously incredibly attractive. Ruthless in here. Incredibly talented.
Time to join the raid.
How could it not when two Vikings entered the screen?
And I want to take you back to last week on Friday Night SmackDown in a pretty amazing fatal four-way match to determine the number one contenders for the Uso SmackDown Tag Team titles. The Jimmy and Jay were actually joining us on commentary. The titles, will the Viking Raiders be able to end that?
They have everything it takes to be champions. When you tie it together, that's what's so impressive about the champions that can withstand for a long time. That's what makes Hall of Famers. That's what separates the good from the great. Is can you be great every single night?
So Umberto starting things off against Eyeball here tonight. The Vikings, in an interview on social media, tag made by Eric, said the Vikings historically have never rated Samoa. Oh, but we are on your shores. A little warning to the Usos. Here's the double team by the Raiders.
One if by land, two if by sea.
Viking Raiders saying the Usos have been so busy protecting Roman. Who is protecting the Usos? Tag. Yo! Double team by Los Lotharios. Very impressive tag team cover. I thought Angel was going for the cover, but instead continuing to beat down Eric.
Yeah, their ring IQ is very high.
Your IQ is real high tonight. You got a dictionary right side.
Yeah, you're damn right. I haven't opened one of these maybe ever, but
tag. Here's Roberto.
A lot of people are saying that it was a thesaurus. No, those are all words to define. Oh, stupendous.
And off the snap there, the double basement drop kick cover now by Umberto on Eric. And this would be a humiliating loss for the Viking Raiders if they don't pick up the win here tonight after a week after being named number one contenders.
I don't think that's the case because of how talented those Lotharios are. I mean, that knee was gigantic.
Oh, the shoulder tackle by the gigantic Eyeball. So agile for a big man, the way he flies around the ring. Just an example there with a flying cross body. Former Raw Tag Team Champions. Oh, spinning heel kick. Just about knocked the teeth out of the mouth of Umberto.
That dude just got his foot up over his head.
But there's the quickness from... Oh! Angel claiming Eyeball for the win now. Stacks him up. 2.5. Kick out.
That was a deep pin there. Somehow Ivar gets out of that thing.
Double team. Tag. Eric's legal. I'm not sure Los Lotharios realize that, but they're about to.
They just did a cartwheel. Sorry, that Viking just did a cartwheel.
Double team. Look at this. Look at the power of Eric. Combination World's Strongest Slamming. Spinebuster Viking experience. That's as impressive as the Viking Raiders have looked in a very long time.
It's a good time to find your groove, to get into your zone. The Viking Raiders are performing at an all-time high.
Well, we want to show you what's been going on because for months the hostilities have been building between WWE official Sonya Deville and Naomi.
No jacket, no boss, right? That's what you told me, right?
Not exactly.
Whoa, guys, please, ladies. Please.
Everybody knows I almost had.
Glow still don't know why Sonya Deville has an issue with Naomi.
I thought to myself, there are no words that sound better than this heater of a song right now. But you thought differently, so we'll go with it.
Well, it could be just jealousy for Sonya Deville, but Deville couldn't help but interfere when Naomi faced the SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair 2 weeks ago. But Naomi gets her first opportunity against the opportunity. The SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair. It's live. It's next. You're jealous too.
A successful ambush.
There's a brick in there.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
It's Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens against the Usos. Such high stakes. And tonight, Friday Night SmackDown.
Okay, well, after not watching for 2 months, it really doesn't seem that exciting today, but the way they've set things up, it does look like it's going to pick up in the next few months, especially because they are on what they call the road to WrestleMania, so it should start picking up in the next couple of weeks.
I'm back.
All right.
Sponsored by Progressive.
Shout out to Progressive.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is a championship contenders match. Introducing first, she is the SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair.
So this is pretty interesting what's transpiring as we head into the Royal Rumble match next Saturday night, a week from tomorrow, streaming live and exclusively on Peacock from the Dome at America Center in St. Louis, because both of these women are involved in the 30 women Royal Rumble match. That woman, Charlotte Flair, won the Royal Rumble match 2 years ago in 2020. Now, if she can accomplish that again this year, Charlotte will have the opportunity for the first time in history to actually pick her challenger for WrestleMania. If you win the Royal Rumble match, you normally get to pick the champion you want to battle against in the main event at WrestleMania. Charlotte, as the champion, could actually pick her challenger.
I mean, don't rule out just wrestling against herself in the main event. I mean, Charlotte is incredibly intelligent, talented, and I see no reason why she couldn't go into the Royal Rumble and win that thing.
And Naomi is all of those attributes you just mentioned as well. And tonight, if Naomi can knock off the SmackDown Women's Champion, she could earn herself a future opportunity at the Gold. So big time match, big time atmosphere here tonight in Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee for Friday Night SmackDown on Fox.
Nashville is popping, lit. All those synonyms for fantastic right now. This crowd is electrifying, and Naomi is finally getting an opportunity to step into the match that she deserves. What is this? Why are you here? Charles. That's Charles Robinson.
This ain't good. If she's gonna screw her, well,
Imagine if Roger Goodell just walked out and said, hey, screw it. I mean, we'd like it at some point. Roger could probably get better than some of the rest. But that's what we're witnessing. This is grotesque.
This is a complete abuse of power. Sonya Deville is going to be the official for this match. And Charlotte Flair, as the bell rings with a cheap shot. Notice how she hid behind Deville before delivering the right hand to Naomi. And Naomi, once again, is not going to get a fair shake against the SmackDown Women's Champion. We still don't know why Sonya Deville has it in for Naomi. Is it jealousy? Perhaps.
Definitely. What do you think? I mean, Sonya just doesn't have doing the right thing in her DNA.
Well, it's pathetic, Pat, is what it is. And somebody at some point has got to put a stop to this.
Look at this move. What is going on here?
Classic Charlotte Flair.
Listen, I have the utmost respect for Charlotte Flair. Okay? But what is going on here is just absolute malarkey. Bull grumpy, some would say. Incredible athleticism from Charlotte Flair. She doesn't need a manipulative, terrible official on her side, but she'll definitely take it.
Charlotte Flair seems to be enjoying every bit of this.
Naomi just shows up and wants to work and prove herself. Being held back.
And Naomi trying to fight back, perhaps. Oh, and a kick to Charlotte. And Naomi may have an opportunity. Naomi looking to fight back. Charlotte Flair, though, catching Naomi. Boston Crab position now. Naomi trying to drag herself to the bottom rope, which would force a break here. Well, Should force a break as Charlotte drags Naomi back toward the center.
Naomi looking to reverse it, struggling. Charlotte struggling.
Naomi, Charlotte Flair going to spin around on now. Sonya Deville knocked out of the ring.
Oh no! Oh no!
And now Naomi with a rear view. And the cover lock. Charlotte 1, 2, 3.
Get in the ring!
That was at least a 6 count. Naomi in the champ pin. Naomi in the champ pin, Sonya.
I missed something. Wait a minute. What the hell?
With a cheap shot. Notice how she hid behind Deville before delivering the right hand to Naomi. And Naomi, once again, is not going to get a fair shake against the SmackDown Women's Champion. We still don't know why Sonya Deville has it in for Naomi. Is it jealousy? Perhaps.
Definitely. What do we even? I mean, Sonya just doesn't have doing the right thing in her DNA.
It's pathetic, Pat, is what it is. And somebody at some point has got to put a stop to this.
Look at this move. What is going on here?
Classic Charlotte Flair.
Listen, I have the utmost respect for Charlotte Flair. Okay? But what is going on here is just absolute malarkey. Bull grumpy, some would say.
He said malarkey.
Incredible athleticism from Charlotte Flair. She doesn't need a manipulative, terrible official on her side, but she'll definitely take it.
We're going.
Charlotte Flair seems to be enjoying every bit of this.
Naomi just shows up and wants to work and prove herself. Being held back.
And Naomi trying to fight back, perhaps. Oh, and a kick to Charlotte. And Naomi may have an opportunity. Naomi looking to fight back. Charlotte Flair, though, catching Naomi. Boston crab position now. Naomi trying to drag herself to the bottom rope, which would force a break here. Well, should force a break as Charlotte drags Naomi back toward the center.
Naomi looking to reverse it, struggling. Charlotte struggling.
Naomi, Charlotte Flair going to spin around on now. Sonya Deville knocked out of the ring.
Oh no! Oh no!
And now Naomi with a rear view. And the cover lock. Charlotte 1, 2, 3.
Get in the ring!
That was at least a 6 count. Naomi in the champ pin. Naomi in the champ pin, Sonya. Sonya just got count. Charlotte from behind, a chop block to the left leg of Naomi, setting her up perfectly here for the figure 4. Looking to put to the figure 8. Naomi didn't even tap. Should force a break as Charlotte drags Naomi back toward the center.
Naomi looking to reverse it, struggling. Charlotte struggling.
Naomi, Charlotte Flair going to spin around on now. Sonya Deville knocked out of the ring.
Oh no! Oh no!
And now Naomi with a rear view. And the cover lock. Charlotte 1, 2, 3.
Get in the ring!
That was at least a 6 count. Naomi in the champ pin. Naomi in the champ pin, Sonya. Sonya just got count. Charlotte from behind, a chop block to the left leg of Naomi, setting her up perfectly here for the figure 4. Looking to put to the figure 8. Naomi didn't even tap. And Sonya called for the bell. That's as crooked as you can get.
What in the Bret Hart is going on?
And then Charlotte wanting to break the hold. She's going to break Naomi's damn leg. You know what, Pat? Enough is enough.
By submission, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair!
You know, Pat, we're supposed to be unbiased out here, right? But somebody at WWE headquarters has got to do something about this. This is complete, obvious.
I hate to say this, but when the fuck is Stephanie McMahon when you need her?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Well, we'll see her soon enough because it's getting closer to WrestleMania.
I mean, I'm bummed for Naomi. Incredible talent. Let's get the dudes there. Charlotte Flair, cool. Charlotte
Or
Flair.
Vince instead of Stephanie.
One of these days for Naomi. I hope so.
Has an issue with Naomi, but right now, please welcome my guests, Kevin Owens and Seth freaking Rollins. Gentlemen, the two of you have a high stakes tag team match tonight against the Usos. Seth, why are you willing to put your title opportunity on the line tonight?
Well, you mind if I take this one?
Have at it, Kev.
Thank you. Kayla, let's be honest here. If it wasn't for the Usos, I, Kevin Owens, would be the longest reigning Universal Champion of all time. But they kept that from happening. And you know what? The thought of them doing the same thing to my friend, my best friend, it tears me up inside.
Oh, Kev. You have become an honest man. God, I'm so proud of you. That therapy is really working. Kayla, look, I know the stakes are huge, but in this situation, the risk is worth the reward.
Absolutely.
Can I beat Roman Reigns with Usos by his side? Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I believe in you.
One-on-one, I'm reminded of an old saying. Death, taxes, and Seth freaking Rollins beats Roman Reigns every single
Every single time.
He knows
Yeah,
it.
I have a t-shirt that says it. I'm gonna go with my friend.
So again, if Rollins and KO win tonight, the Usos barred from ringside at the Rollins-Reigns match at the Rumble. But if the Usos win, Seth Rollins will forfeit his opportunity at Roman Reigns Universal Champion.
Write it down because Roman Reigns will go on a vacation when the Usos get a win in the main event tonight.
So here comes Sami Zayn, and he's had this ongoing rivalry pact with his fellow Royal Rumble competitor and the star of the upcoming movie Jackass Forever, Johnny Knoxville. Now, we both spoke to Sami a bit earlier today, and he told us that tonight he's going to outdo the prank that first made Knoxville famous. We're going to explain that in just a moment. The WWE Royal Rumble is delivered with DoorDash and sponsored by Cricket. Everything you want, including the price. Now, remember when Johnny Knoxville would use various self-defense weapons on himself?
Oh, yeah, those were the good old days. I love those days of Johnny Knoxville trying to just kill himself on television.
Sami Zayn says he's going to do that and much, much more when we return live next.
Here?
Yeah.
Now?
On SmackDown.
Oh.
Got to kick it up a notch like you the one that it's gonna be your.
This is going to be a stupid episode of Sami Zayn's Insane. I'd rather see Roman beat the shit out of him. Hey, there's my boy Kid Rock.
Look who's here tonight. That is WWE Hall of Famer, five-time Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter and rapper, Kid Rock is here tonight at SmackDown. Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to be. And now it's time for Insane. All right. I'm Sami Zayn. Welcome to Insane.
Hey, Sami Zayn.
And this is self-defense. Here's something a lot of you might not know about Johnny Knoxville. Oh, the great Johnny Knoxville. Before he ever got famous doing Jackass and becoming a household name, he first got noticed when he put out a video where he was testing self-defense weapons on himself. So that is exactly what I am going to do here tonight. I have lined up some of the most dangerous self-defense weapons on the market and some that are not on the market. And I am going to test them on myself to prove to you all, to prove to Johnny Knoxville that anything he can do, Sami Zayn can do better. So we're going to start it with this guy here, the Livestock Jolt 3000. 3 settings. On its max setting, it can put down a rhinoceros. All right, let's kick this off at level 1. And, okay. Level 1, slightly higher voltage than I thought. But that's okay. That's okay. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? All right.
We shall.
Johnny Knoxville can do it. Sami Zayn can do it. Here we go.
Right in the calf.
All right. Whew. 1, 2, 3. Oh, oh God. Oh, okay. Shut up. Shut your mouth. One sec. Okay. Okay.
That hurt. Obviously.
Oh my God. Not great. Not gonna lie. That wasn't fun. Okay. No big deal. Piece of cake, actually. Piece of cake.
Turn it up a little bit, huh?
Let's ramp things up a little, level 2, shall we? Oh my God. That's high voltage. That is really, really high. Okay. Fun fact, this level of voltage is actually what Johnny Knoxville used to test on himself. It incapacitated him for over 15 minutes, but let's see what this stuff looks like when a real man does it, shall we? Here we go, level 2. All right.
15 minutes without
All right,
him.
now messing around here. Actually, no, let's up the ante a little bit. This one's going straight to the heart. Whoa. Okay, shut your mouth. This is dangerous. Shut your mouth.
We repeat.
Okay.
Do not do this. This guy's an idiot.
Okay.
I'd say.
1,
But that's what idiots do.
This
1,
guy's an
2,
idiot.
3. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh God! Oh! Oof! Oof!
You just put electrical things on.
Why? Why does that hurt so much? Oh my God! The heavens!
Oh,
This
Johnny
jackass
Knoxville.
showing up! It's actually Johnny Knoxville. The gentleman who made all these stuff famous. An entire generation was founded around this man and his friends trying to hurt themselves in insane fashions on a weekly basis. Insane, not insane. Okay, please stop.
Now, Sami, let me get this straight. You were so concerned about me making a mockery of your profession in this ring, but it seems like that's what you're doing to mine. And I've been around a lot of these weapons, and something seems off here. Something seems off. Let me see it.
They're not saying Sami. You're in the middle. Let me see it. Jackass, this is insane. Nothing is off with this. You want to see it? You can see
Let me
it from
see
here.
it. No, let me see it.
From here.
Give it to me.
Don't touch it. Tell me. Okay. Let's all calm down. Let's all calm down. Easy. What's
All
that?
right.
That's dangerous.
All right, it is legit. It is
Thank you very
legit.
much. Can you just be careful?
It's actually Johnny Knoxville. The gentleman who
Famous. An entire generation was founded around this man and his friends trying to hurt themselves in insane fashions on a weekly basis. Insane, not insane. Okay, please stop.
Now, Sami, let me get this straight. You were so concerned about me making a mockery of your profession in this ring, but it seems like that's what you're doing to mine. And I've been around a lot of these weapons, and something seems off here. Something seems off. Let me see it.
They're not saying Sami. You're in the middle. Let me see it. Jackass, this is insane. Nothing is off with this. You want to see it? You can see
Let me
it from
see
here.
it. No, let me
You can
see
see
it.
it from here.
Give it to me.
Don't touch it. Tell me. Okay. Let's all calm down. Let's all calm down. Easy. What's
All
that?
right.
That's dangerous.
All right, it is legit. It is
Thank you very
legit.
much. Can you just be careful?
But somebody forgot to turn it on.
Oh! Food. Wow. That's not true. It was on the whole time. You saw me get shot.
Now, I just fixed that for you. Yeah, I fixed it for you.
We got it live. What do you mean? No. It was on.
It's on now.
Oh my God! No! Did Sami poop his pants? Oh
feel good. Oh man, I'm sorry. Come on, buddy. Let me help you. Come on. Let me help you. Come on. I'm helping a man up. Come on. Oh, you're doing good. Oh, doesn't feel good. Oh, you're a good guy. See you at the Rumble.
That inside the injury. Knoxville would have eliminated Sami Zayn if it was a week from tomorrow night.
Knoxville might eliminate a lot of folks. He eats tasers for breakfast.
Hey, after this ovation here tonight, maybe you should call Johnny in Knoxville.
Oh, I like what you said there.
Hey, by the way, Knoxville Sami of the 30 man will be in the over-the-top 30-man Royal Rumble match. The winner, main event at WrestleMania.
I've said this for years. Pessimist complains about the wind. An optimist
Michael.
expects it to change.
I know.
But a true leader adjusts the sails.
That's good. That's damn good. I appreciate that very much.
Eric.
Sonya. Perfect timing. Eric Bischoff, Sonya Deville. Sonya, I'm sure you're well aware of Eric's extensive history as a decision maker here in WWE.
Of course, it's a pleasure to meet you. I just didn't know you were coming tonight.
You know, Sonya, as a WWE official, what you did out there tonight was completely over the line. Completely overstepped your bounds. And I don't know what this issue is that you have with Naomi, but it's got to stop. Eric and I were talking, and we both think it's affecting your leadership ability.
Oh.
Look, I want you to hear this from me. Because of what happened, I am going to suggest upper management that you and Naomi have a match. One-on-one. Next week.
Okay. Let me know what they say. Gentlemen?
Now that is leadership.
Thank you.
The very influential Eric Bischoff.
82 weeks of knowledge there, making some magic happen here on SmackDown. Thank you, Eric Bischoff.
It's fight night.
By the way, Adam Pearce, slowly rising quickly in the official ranks across all professional sports.
The Celtic Warrior Sheamus is in action next on Friday Night SmackDown as he looks to vanquish the high-flying Ricochet once and for all. Sheamus and Ricochet. Oh, look at who's here.
Hey, welcome back, Rich. Good-looking face on your pal.
I'll tell you that story live next.
Biggest treasure that's never been found.
Rich Howard.
$5 billion easy.
On February 18th, my family has been looking for this potion for a very long time. So much blood. Tom Holland.
Oh my God.
Dovete che ha troppo Scottish welcome.
What?
Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg in Uncharted.
We better get smaller, and your kid's smaller. They're only like 1 inch taller than me.
Thanks, a little more than that, kid. Exclusively in movie theaters, February 18th.
The KFC chicken sandwich is only...
We are at that almost time for the main event. Michael, do you got to say your good night wishes to?
Yeah, sorry, it's not that I haven't been watching. I have. It's just not that exciting that I have had that much to say. Although I will say it was nice to see Eric Bischoff come back. Johnny Knoxville, for those of you that are watching, Jackass Forever comes up February 4th. And Johnny Knoxville came to SmackDown and did a skit, I guess, or interview promo with Sami Zayn. Whether that means Knoxville and Zayn one-on-one at the Rumble, I'm not sure. Also, if you're just joining us, next week, Sonya will compete I'm guessing her assistant GM job or whatever she is. I'm assuming her job is on the line here. But yeah, anyway, not the most exciting show in the world, but pretty cool for having not seen it for a couple of months. It's a great way to come back to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the broadcast debut of the WWE 2K22 trailer.
Well, I think that Michael Cole is saying that Sonya Deville, it was nice in the video because you've always been a Stephanie McMahon little wannabe. Stephanie McMahon has been the authority's character since before the PG era. You, Deville, are nothing but a McMahon little wannabe.
Oh, and Ricochet now taking the fight to Sheamus. And Sheamus an Irish curse backbreaker. Luckily, Ricochet one-handed there on Ricochet. #1 trend in the United States. How you doing? Keep it moving. Sheamus mentioned a couple of weeks ago that he will be joining the Royal Rumble match a week from tomorrow night. Streaming live on Peacock. Sheamus knows what it's all about. 10 years ago, Sheamus won the Royal Rumble match. He would go on to cash in for a world championship at WrestleMania. And that's what it's all about. You win the Royal Rumble match, you cash your ticket to the main event for the championship of your choosing. And the most stupendous two-night WrestleMania in history. You're not watching 2K22 right now. Ricochet just did that for real life. Oh, and Sheamus did that as well. A powerhouse brawler who has an incredible resume. The only title that Sheamus has never won in WWE, the Intercontinental Championship. Highly decorated. His resume is one that is fantastic. Still doing it at such a high level. And has never lost that edge of just wanting to beat the dog around. He just wants to plow through you. And beats him up. Argument to be made that he's the most physical superstar in WWE history. Oh, tremendous shape as well. Just set Ricochet over the top rope with ease. Remember, he'll have to do that the other way. And get an opportunity to main event WrestleMania. And if you're Ridge Holland, what an opportunity to jumpstart your career here in WWE to learn from a man like Sheamus. Now listen, you may not agree with the way Sheamus carries himself and some of the things he says, but as Kid Rock will say, who's here tonight in attendance, not cocky if you back it up, right? And Ricochet now with a kick to Sheamus, dropping him off the apron. Kid Rock has certainly said a lot of things. And Ricochet now in his zone. Ricochet looking for the suicide dive, and Sheamus made him pay. Suicide dive almost became homicide, cuz full body. Shout out to DoorDash and Cricket for that replay. DoorDash has changed the way I live my entire life. No kidding. Sheamus is about to deliver something fantastic to Ricochet, I believe. Ricochet trying to pull himself back to his feet. Sheamus in position for the pro kick. Right on the button, Ricochet. Sheamus looks better than ever. Yeah! As we get ready for the Rumble. Here's your winner, Sheamus. Now, Pat, speaking of the Rumble, we know the main event at the Rumble. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship. But in our main event tonight, it is Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins against the Usos, Roman Reigns' cousins. Now, if the Usos win, Rollins forfeits his title opportunity. But if Rollins wins, the Usos are brought from ringside. Roman's got no backup. A week from tomorrow night at the Rumble.
deliver something fantastic to Ricochet, I believe.
Ricochet trying to pull himself back to his feet. Sheamus in position from the pro kick.
Right on the button, Ricochet.
Sheamus looks better than ever. As they get ready for the Rumble.
Here's your winner, Sheamus.
Now, Pat, speaking of the Rumble, we know the main event at the Rumble. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship. But in our main event tonight, it is Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins against the Usos, Roman Reigns' cousins. Now, if the Usos win, Rollins forfeits his title opportunity. But if Rollins...
America runs on Duncan.
And it's easy. Spell that. Simple allergies and nothing more. It's all next to 10.
Yes.
Hey, wait a minute. It's Double J. It's Jeff Jarrett. That's
Oh,
right.
shit.
That's Double J. That's J-E-double-F. J-A-R-R-E-double-T. That's Double J. Jeff Jarrett.
That's pretty good, guys. That's pretty good, guys. You know, but I just gotta say, you play a mighty fine guitar. Tell you what, but hey, I didn't catch your name. What's your name?
My name? Double J wants to know my name? My name's Rich.
Well, you think you can spell that?
It's hard.
B-double-O-G-S, Jeff Jarrett. Great to see you in your hometown here.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, they are the SmackDown Tag Team Champions.
I swear every time he says that, I think he's saying Rick Boobs.
High pressure for Jimmy
I
and
know.
Jay Uso
It
here.
just sounds that way.
SmackDown Tag Team Champions in history need a win to ensure Roman Reigns has their backup at the Royal Rumble. And tonight, Friday Night SmackDown on Fox is sponsored by Progressive. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. You know, Seth Rollins made some really good points earlier tonight. One point he said was the cousins Usos. The brothers Usos have been doing the dirty work for their cousin Roman Reigns, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, and what everybody's been saying that has been fighting Roman Reigns as of late has been saying the same thing.
And their opponents first, from Maryville, Quebec, Canada, Kevin Owens.
Well, it is Royal Rumble season, so a lot of stars from Money on Raw showing up here tonight.
Really, je t'aime Kevin Owens for sure, but
And his tag team partner from Davenport, Iowa, Seth freaking Rollins.
So here's what is at stake tonight. Rollins and Owens win. Then the Usos will be barred from ringside. They can't help their cousin Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble. However, if the Usos win, Seth Rollins, well, he will forfeit his title opportunity against that man, Roman Reigns, a week from tomorrow night, and Roman Reigns gets to take a vacation.
it would be well deserved and well earned for the head of the table.
The question is, will Seth Rollins have a title opportunity when we get to Kansas City next week, which is the final stop of the final SmackDown before the Royal Rumble match? SmackDown live on Fox, Kansas City, Missouri next Friday night. So let me ask you, Pat, Roman Reigns is looking on. Does he look a bit nervous to you, understanding that Seth did make some good points and the Usos have been responsible for this title reign going on for 508 days.
I don't think you'd ever know if Roman Reigns was nervous. I think he's very confident that his cousins, the Usos, will beat Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens tonight, and he won't even have to defend his title at Royal Rumble.
I can't imagine not having the Universal Championship match in the Royal Rumble, but it could happen. The Usos against Rollins and Owens live next on SmackDown.
A successful finish.
There's a break in there.
Calls for celebration.
I'm gonna throw the most expensive, elaborate, amazing birthday party that anyone has ever seen.
The match is out. Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins against the Usos. This is what. In Usos' victory, Rollins forfeits his Universal title opportunity next week at the Rumble. However, if Rollins wins, the Usos barred from ringside for the Roman Reigns-Rollins match. And look at this, Rollins quickly scooping up Jimmy Uso. And Jimmy has got a kick out. Backslide now by Rollins, looking for a quick victory here over the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. One through again, shoulders down and a kick out. Rollins has a score to settle. The Usos showed up this past Monday night on Raw after the Rollins-Lashley barn burner in the main event, and they double super kick Seth Rollins, sending a message from the Universal Champion Roman Reigns, again doing Reigns' dirty work.
Dirty work, or just looking out for their cousin. Looking for these ruthless folks of Nashville are looking for tables early.
In fact, did you see the look on Roman Reigns' face when Jey Uso quickly accepted the challenge of Rollins and Owens time?
Was it Jay or was it Jimmy?
It was Jey.
Jay said, "Yeah, we're in now." They got a lot of confidence, as they should. The longest reigning. Oh my God, that thing was almost over.
Oh. Get right to the midsection, and there's Roman looking on. You have to wonder what he's going through the champ's mind. Obviously, has to be concerned.
I mean, it's hard to put your place in the mental state of the greatest of all time, Roman Reigns. I don't think my brain could ever really reach that type of level.
There's no doubt the Usos have been so responsible for Roman Reigns retaining the Universal Championship for a record 508 days.
Any good team is a family, and any good family is going to look out for each other. They have been on top of this business for 508 days. Longest reigning SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Longest reigning Universal Champions. One family looking out for each other.
Rollins backing up in the corner. Jimmy Uso. Tag made. Here comes Kevin Owens. KO had caught the night on Monday Night Raw. Pat, he knocked off the United States champion, Damian Priest. He's going to get a future championship opportunity. Tag made again. Here's Rollins.
It is great to see Kevin Owens back here on Friday night. Welcome anytime.
KO looking. And he will be a part of the Royal Rumble match next Saturday night, a week from tomorrow. Looking to win that event for the first time in his career.
We're talking about Seth freaking Rollins saying, "Hey, if me and Kevin Owens, who I don't know if they've ever been a tag team together, I should have done more research."
They have been, and they've developed some sort of weird friendship. Friendship with convenience, I would say, over on Monday Night Raw.
I mean, that's a lot of faith that he could lose his opportunity tonight.
Rollins up to the top rope, and that is Jey Uso running to distraction. It allows Jimmy to take control. Rollins falling to the mat hard.
And this is what the benefits are of being a well-oiled machine, like the Usos.
Right.
So, I mean,
well, not just brothers, I believe in their
oh, double team again. Jey Uso knocking down Rollins. You know, Seth Rollins also made a point that is true, Pat. Roman Reigns has never been able to knock off Seth Rollins in the big-time important matches. Reigns has never been able to get it done against Seth. And if the Usos lose here tonight, they're barred from ringside. Roman has got to be sweating it.
What are we even talking about? That was a completely different Roman Reigns. And Seth mentioned it earlier. When Seth, Mox, and Roman were roaming around arenas everywhere doing their thing, it was a different Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns is at a different level now.
But an argument can be made that it's a different Seth Rollins as well, Pat. And Rollins exploding out of the corner, taking out Jimmy Uso.
I agree. It is a much different Seth Rollins. It's a much different Mox. It's a much different Roman Reigns. They have all matured and grown and changed. But Roman's the greatest now, and Seth is old.
And KO with a chop to the Usos. The Usos have been reigning as SmackDown Tag Team Champions a record 187 days. Oh, and there's the senton by KO. Their cousin Roman Reigns, a record 508 days. He's Universal Champion. All that to come crashing down next Saturday night at the Rumble. And Kevin Owens with a cannonball.
He just had 2 words for him.
KO heading up to the top rope. Jey Uso running interference. Kevin Owens, though, wasting little time, going back up top again. KO! Wow, the knees up. Jimmy got the knees up.
Jay with a little
Super
distraction of Kevin Owens earlier.
KO not completely out of the ring. And now the attack by the Vicious Usos, who are in control. Rollins championship opportunity could be in deep trouble.
Smooth like butter, like a criminal undercover. Don't pop like trouble, breaking into your heart like that. First step on love to love me. I like the moon rock with me, baby. Know that I got that heat, and you say it's not your shit. First step on, get it, let it roll.
Did I just miss that whole thing?
Yes.
Those have been reigning as SmackDown Tag Team Champions a record 180. KO heading up to the top rope. Jey Uso running interference. Kevin Owens, though, wasting little time, going back up top again. KO! Wow, the knees up. Jimmy got the knees up.
Jay with a little
Super
distraction of Kevin Owens earlier.
KO not completely out of the ring. And now the attack by the Vicious Usos, who are in control. Rollins championship opportunity could be in deep trouble.
Deebo Samuel as the Niners rolling into the NFC Divisional Playoffs. Now, Aaron Rodgers and the Packers await, ready for an iconic showdown in Lambeau.
Touchdown!
Saturday at 7:30 Eastern on Fox and the Fox Sports app. NXT 2.0, as close.
If you lose this tag match, you lose your championship opportunity against Roman Reigns a week from tomorrow night at the Rumble. However, the Usos need to win, or Roman Reigns won't have their help in the Universal Championship match at the Royal Rumble. Oh, and knocking Rollins off as Jey Uso drags Owens to the center of the ring. Oh, so wise by Jimmy and Jey. Rollins is incensed. It doesn't matter.
Thank God, man.
Against Roman. Roman understands what's at stake.
You remember, Roman's a part of the strategery of these matches with his cousin. Oh, you think coming out here they had no plan against Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins?
I'm sure they have a plan. Roman Reigns knows both of these individuals very well. Tag made again. The double team is Seth Rollins' championship opportunity continues to slip away, perhaps.
There's nothing he can do but stand over there in his corner and watch Kevin Owens just eat Uso punches and kicks.
Yeah, there's no doubt that Roman Reigns may very well be the greatest Universal Champion in WWE history. The Usos could be the greatest tag team champions in WWE history.
I believe the Twins are the greatest tag team in the history of SmackDown, and Roman's the greatest champion in the history of the business.
I think we should just almost wrap it up because it's almost over.
And just like the macaque monkeys,
Yeah, Rampage is next, but I don't
the
know
top of the
that it's
pyramid
upsetting or
can
not.
be shifted.
Here comes Seth freaking Rollins.
I might just go back to my room and play on my computer or just like go to sleep anyways. Want to see it?
maybe Monday. Good night, everybody. It's great to be back again. Hopefully Monday I won't be so out of it. I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna say your good night wishes before we head off.
Good night. It's been fun to be back, and we'll see each other again soon.
Give me shout outs before you go. Like,
oh yeah,
like,
I almost forgot. A shout out before we sign off. How do I do this again? Oh yeah, Christy, Crystal, Megan, and Amanda. Thank you so much for being a part of my life. You make every day of my life brighter. You make the sunshine brighter for me each and every single day.
Mackenzie.
Oh my God, I'm forgetting my own. Okay, Christy, Crystal, Megan, and Amanda. Mackenzie, Caitlin, and Noah, and all of you put together. I love you all so much. I do. Just as I said for Christy, Crystal, Megan, and Amanda, also Noah, Mackenzie, and Caitlin, you also make my day brighter each and every day. I love you all so much. And, well, not so much for Amanda or Mackenzie, but I want to say Megan, Christy, and Crystal, and Kevin, I hope you all get well soon, okay? I love you all. I do. And Mackenzie, Noah, Caitlin, I love you all too. I don't know exactly who it is that is has this, and of course they're not going to tell me, and I'm not really interested in outing anybody or putting anybody on the spot or anything like that. I just want to say, whoever it is, I hope you get better. Much love, and we'll see each other again soon. Okay? Sorry the show's not over yet. We gotta cut it short because I'm getting tired, which, God, I never thought I'd be at an age where I'd say that. But at any rate, I'm Michael Paul. We'll see you next time. Good night.
Give me one more minute, YouTube. I gotta put this on mute for a minute because I don't want anybody to hear my voice. This is it. The match we all been waiting for. Whoever wins between two teams will be barred or be not competing in the Rumble.
Oh, who cares? Listen, we're on the road to WrestleMania. I guarantee you'll hear about it long before it happens. It hasn't been announced yet, but I guarantee you the main event for WrestleMania is Roman and The Rock, and it will be The Rock's last match, his retirement match, as they call it now. So that's what we're leading to. That's what's coming up. Thank you, and God bless and good night.
And we are clear.